nothing to sell, which is good. Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, August 26, 2015, and we're still playing Final Fantasy XI online. I've been off past couple of nights, too much real life stuff going on, but nothing to worry about now. I'm back, gotta make up for a lot of last time, but as we start every broadcast, we're gonna do 30 kills, get some Unity stuff taken care of, and try not get killed in the process. If I remember correctly, Cyndaquil can still get some experience in Sea Serpent Grotto. So we're going to go there, kill some bats, kill some leeches, get some experience points, maybe hit level 45. Probably hit level 45. I'm not making any promises after last time, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so I finally made a trust macro. Let's see if it works. Should check to make sure there's no one else in here already leveling. I always forget to do that. I'm the only one here. Because it's Final Fantasy XI and nobody plays in the low levels anymore. Because we've all gone up to level 99. Well, not everybody. Saying hello to the Link Show. And looks like we got ourselves a working trust macro. Got a healer, got a tank, got some DPS, and we got Aldo. That's mean. Aldo's not that bad. That good, but you get bonus stuff for having him around, so we'll keep him around. Alright. Underground's Tome, you're going to want Chapter 1, Individual Training. Sorry, Page 1. Where you have to kill leeches and bats. I'm going to set it to repeat. Just like that. We're good. Now just make sure that all the macros are still working from last time. We're just going to select one of these dudes up here because they won't link with one another. Castilla. Oh, I forgot to get refresh. Not that you probably need refresh even at level 40. We're 42, aren't we? Because the mobs will die faster than you can run out of MP. Unless you start spamming spells, and, you know, by all means, spam away. There is a red mage that you can level. I forget what level red mages get refreshed. I want to say it's 41. Nobody's in the yellow. XP is 968. Decent. Means you'll get a level about every 7 kills. Well, the XP will start to go down as you continue to level up. The way it is. I still like Farius Coffin. He's got a pretty decent weapon skill. Cast haste. What's not to love? Alright, treasure chest. And there's level 43. Super Ether. Yeah, you definitely don't need refresh. Not if you're not spamming spells. I want to find Sahagan. Pull him so that if you accidentally pull the room, the last thing you need is this guy casting Vanish on him. Maybe even stunning the entire party. Have anything better than Magic Stone 2? This could come in handy. I'm just looking. I'll stop looking. I'll start pulling. I don't want to get both bats. That's just asking for trouble. I'll make sure I do have a weapon skill macro. Sorry, I'm still talking to myself. It's been a while since I was last on this turn, last on this job. And yeah, we do have the weapon skill. And I wasn't paying attention. Weapon skill might have gone off for all I know. Alright, we're gonna pull a link. I think we can handle it. They are easy prey. But I'm wearing cloth. But I've got access to Cure 2. Farius Coffin's got access to probably Cure 4. That's right. Even with 8, got Stone 2 off. Alright. Your turn. Thank you, Mr. Coffin. Trying to think what I've been up to, other than work. I want to hear about that. I tried watching the Pokemon World Tournaments this weekend. Fell asleep. I can't get excited, especially when everybody seemed to be fighting with the same team. I'm not saying no. I'm not gonna get into that. Do not play the game, the video game at least, well enough to. Yeah, there's other people that will talk about that and can talk about it better than me. So, anyways, yeah, I fell asleep watching Pokemon. It's not the first time. I fall asleep playing Pokemon myself, much less watching other people play it. Will probably fall asleep watching me play Final Fantasy XI. It's not the game's fault. It's just it's kind of dull watching other people play role-playing games. But try to make it exciting. Try to. Anyways, what was I going on with this tournament? No, that was it. It was a little bit of sleep that I got this weekend. Trying to think what else. Work. Lots of work, not much sleep. Yeah, that kind of thing. Cool. What are we going after here? Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. 8 out of 30, 22 more mobs to kill. Got Dia. I don't think you use provoke, but however, we'll hold 8. And that should be level 43? 44! Okay, we already got 43. Those levels go by quick. Don't even think about them. Barely got 43. Let's see how much XP this guy gives. The Zahagan are a little bit higher level than the bats and the pillows, leeches. 864, so these will probably give around 700-ish. Maybe 650? Like that. Back in the good old days, loved messing around with leeches. There used to be a gill seller problem on FF11. They would always try and find interesting ways to make money, gill. They could sell for real money and that kind of thing. And there was a while that they were fish bots spamming level 1 characters as much as they can. I think they were fishing up for items that they were turning around and selling to vendors, and then taking the collected gil and then selling it in mass. Not the fastest way of making money, but if you get enough accounts working at the same time in unison, then yeah, I suppose it could, you know, it adds up. So, there were players, I'm not going to admit to doing it myself, but I saw other people do it, who would pull the leeches to around these level 1 NPC dudes. Or not, they weren't NPC, they were actually player characters, but they weren't actually manned, it was just the fish bots that were in control. So they would pull a leech and basically let the leech beat up on them, letting the leech build up TP until it would use, what was it, Acid Mist? Yeah, Acid Mist, which was an AoE attack. It would knock down your attack, I believe. But it also did a little bit of damage. Not a lot of damage, but enough damage that if you're level 1, which all these fish bots were, well, they would die. All at the same time. And that was considered MPK, and that was technically against the terms of service. They weren't supposed to do it, but since it was against fish bots and the people that were, you know, selling the gil, I don't know if Square Enix turned a blind eye to it or if nobody just felt the desire to report them. Probably the latter. I'm sure if someone had reported them, then Square Enix would have done what Square Enix does best and, you know, ban you for life. Again, MPKing's bad. Don't MPK people. That's what PvP's for. Not that you can really do PvP. Oh, there we go. That was Acid Mist. And it did a little bit of damage. Various Coffin is out of MP. I'm gonna save mine until... Oh, just like that. Let's get Halber up. Better than that. Abilities, job abilities, light arts. See if this has any effect on our cures. I doubt it. Okay, yeah. I should dismiss them and cast them again. But that's boring. It won't increase their DPS that much. If we were fighting incredibly toughs, then yeah, that'd be one thing. We're not. We're fighting easy prey. There's Acid Mist again. You never see it normally, or at least I rarely see it. They usually do MP Drain Kiss and those kind of moves. Those are cute. Poor Halberd. We don't have something hitting you from behind, do we? Nope. That is a double attack. I forget what job the triple bats are. I would imagine warrior. Which means they would get triple attack, or double attack. It'd be funnier if they were thief and Gilgamesh. No, we were gonna pull it anyways. Perhaps I should release Farius Coffin since he is out of MP, and he's probably not going to be getting any MP for a while. We still got 12 more mobs to kill. Yeah. We're going to release our healer after this and resummon him. Go and get this ready, so... There. Okay. It's been fun, you big Goka. I'll see you in again about 8 seconds. Hey everyone, it's Farius Coffin. Be strong, for the goddess is with you. Always. Sorry. It was a little cheesy. It was a lot cheesy, but oh well. There's another royal leech. Why are they royal? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. It might be lost from the Japanese translation. They're probably called royal leeches in Japanese as well. I never asked. Funny, I think. Maybe that's something we should Google. I'm sure there's a reason. And cool. Gonna aggro me? Okay. Oh, singing a song. Hey! Yeah, we're leveling Scholar. I think that's what it is. Profile. Yep, Scholar 45, subbing White Mage. Just because, you know, I'm letting the trust NPCs do all the damage. Cool. And, yeah, it's the last job that I need to get to level 75 for the Xbox 360 achievement of level 70. Ooh. I got aggro. I don't know how to play mage jobs very well. I play them a lot like I do my DPS jobs, where I just basically pull a mob and then start beating it with something. This time it's a stick. The pestle, which every now and then can do an MP drain. Not the greatest stick in the world, but, you know, it's a weapon. And Gilgamesh and Halver are my main DPSs. They like to trade hate back and forth. But once we get the Scholar up to 75, I'm debating whether or not I want to unlock the Alduin jobs. I don't have the Alduin expansion on the Xbox. I can easily log into the PC version and do it that way. It's just, I don't really see the point to purchasing the expansion for that if what's the word I was looking for? Oh yeah, because the support for the 360 is going to be discontinued in less than a year. Sad. And let's see here. What is the cooldown? Dark Arts. Just an hour? Okay. I should macro that in there. Thank you for the heads up. Reach. Cool. And let's see here. Copy, maybe there. T. Dark Arts. Oops, out of space. Yeah. Let's do 2. We'll see how this works. And everybody was stuck on my tune. So sad. Alright. 9 out of 10 times my macros don't work the first time I do them. See what happens. I had a friend who really enjoyed Scholar when it first came out. I forget the name of boots that he would wear. I want to say dust boots. He would always cast, I think it was like the Earth spell that would always have the Earth Elemental, so he'd have a permanent plus 12 movement speed. And everybody always, you know, made fun of him for that, but I thought it was the coolest thing. I think I put a weight 2 in there. Let's double check. Dark guards me, weight 2, yep. Kinda seems like it's working. Alright. On to this one. Fortunately, I only got 3 kills left. Now that's getting fun. That's the way it goes, though. Guys, don't think we'll be hitting 47. Maybe there will be an XP bonus when we hit the 30 kills. See what happens. Anything better than Stone 2 at the moment? Blizzard 2. I think Fire 2 would work too well on these guys. Oh, walked right through me. Help with that. Bizarre macro. I only think Blizzard 2 would be a little bit more powerful than Stone 2 because it uses more MP. That's my reasoning. Ooh, we're bound. Can't reach that, can we? Oh. Not bound, stunned. Difference. Try this. Well, if I pulled hate, I must have done something right. Right? Sublimation. Abilities, job abilities. Abilities, job abilities. Oh, there's sublimation. Stores MP while reducing HP. Effect ends once MP limit is reached. Rate is 2. Like that? That's something that can be spammed, I imagine. But I have any idea what it does. 6. He's definitely going down. Dendril should definitely, yep. Okay. Let's see. He's going up. I was waiting to see what the icon does. I see. We'll be here all night staring at it. Well, maybe not that long. Suppose we can pull one more mob while we wait to see what sublimation does. Cool. There's a cure spell. Oh yeah, this is where it's gonna get embarrassing. I probably don't have anything in my stratagems. Let's see. Methods improving efficiency and effectiveness of magic. There's active additional black magic spells using dark cards. Extends the effect. There's casting time. And recast time your next black magic spell by half, and reduces MP cost of your next black magic spell by half. If I had to guess, I would say Parsimony would be the one to go for, because I don't know. 2-minute cooldown on that one. Use Addendum Black. Alright. That another one that can be spammed? I'm assuming it'd be. There's another bonus damage with black magic. Let's give that a try. Cool. Will it live long enough? I don't think it will. $240? Not too bad. Oh! I'm level 47. The MP bubble looks full. Makes sense. Of course, if I use the sublimation now while I'm at full HP and MP, I won't notice anything, will I? Let's see here. ADDNDUM colon? Semicolon. Colon. Black magic. Black. Okay. See if that works. Ability, charm ability, greater gem. Won't notice it yet. It's not up yet, is it? Nope. It's already on. We'll kill some mobs. Kill that one. The addendum black will change to addendum white. Makes sense. Castilla on me? Don't Castilla on me. And Mr. Coffin's not casting any rays. What's up with that? There we go. However, for the kill shot. You. Dealer's off. Don't need the MP yet. $39. So I won't link them. Don't look like. Oh, kick ass. That was my black mage. Yeah, I only got black mage at 75. Quite literally, I think I leveled up the way I was doing before, just casting either Dia or Bio to pull the mob and then beating it down with a stick. Might have cast a bigger spell every now and then. Cool. My favorite job is monk. Only because, you know, it's fun just walking up to something and punching it in the face over and over and over again. Ta-da. Go. Definitely seems to be working better. Thank you. Now, with any luck, my Xbox won't freeze up and wipe out these macro changes. You know I'll forget about it. I shouldn't say that. It will freeze up. Hello? That full MP. Alright, let's give that a try. There we go. Well, that's handy. Thank you. And pull. This. How more of these leeches do we need to kill? Damage kills. And 9 more. That was fun. Kill another leech. I think you have to kill him with physical damage, and that one didn't count as a physical damage. Nope. I should recast sublimation again, I'm thinking, just to have it ready. Yeah. And pull. But I was only going to do it for 30 kills to get the Unity stuff. But now you got me all... you know. Test this out, try that. Make it work faster. Well, I need to get back to Wings of the Goddess missions so I can get to the other missions that I can't do right now because I haven't gotten far enough in there. The Rhapsodies of Enadil. Why can't I remember the names of that? So, and I'm only getting 500 XP now, so that's too low even for me, unfortunately. Could use the book, or I could use one of my ghetto rings. Yep, warp ring, best in slot. Not really. Alright. I get to see how many times my 360 locks up every time I change a zone. Turn around. Turn around. You can do it. Yeah. Shot. Sounds familiar. Let me look it up. Also take a little while to get all the equipment to pop up. Maybe. Slowly but surely. Definitely slowly. Nope, I was thinking Trizec. Which one is the E-Shod? I'm gonna cheat here for just a sec. Ah. Unlimited charges on that. I should have picked it up. Now, what I've mostly been using is just the silly Empress band when, you know, doing that one, and When I'm on the level 99 jobs, I'll switch over to expertise. Yeah, I guess not bad, but all right. Switching to monk. Change jobs. Main job. Monk. Support job. Cancer. I forgot to change support job last time. I was running around with a white mage sub on monk. Great if I wanted to chi blast everything. Flip. Don't need that just yet. Alright. Back to work. Nope. The firework explosion scared one of my kitty cats. He looks annoyed now. There we go. Travel to another home point. Gonna be the next page, isn't it? Run far, southern, home point number 1. Yes, please. So I'm thinking next time that level the cat death noise. I mean, that's his standard look, really. He's just, you know. I think it was more because it woke him up. Come on, kitty. You can unlock. There we go. Alright, if I remember from last time, not that one. Now the cat is away. All we have to do is zone out to Ronfar to get a cutscene. We'll see what that happens. And since we're doing a cutscene, let's turn the names off because I think always just a little distracting just to have Link Pearl and name above everyone's head. That's just me. No more fireworks. There we go. It'll unlock, won't it? Yeah, kitty chasing kitty. Wonder what Freud would say. I remember first time I did that, level 75 on my first account, I was convinced I was gonna pull aggro and die, but somehow I made it with no map. It took like 6 hours. Alright, back to the story. Well, well, do my feline eyes deceive me, playing tricks, or is this Cyndaquil? It has been some time. At least 4 days. I was certainly not expecting to run into you in a place like this. How have you been since last we met? Surprised, are you, to find that I know your name, your moniker? Not really. Never underestimate this most regal of felines. There is little I do not know, almost know it all. For example, if I may, mischievous deeds with the noble souls of Sandoria. I see it all, have seen it all. I wonder, by the way, if you have remembered what I asked of you. Last time we met, a favor I asked. The tears of this world, a tidal wave, we said. I asked you, kind Cyndaquil, if you would not make efforts to reduce said tears, dry some eyes. You've seen, no doubt, the flames of this war, spreading here and there, engulfing all things. There is no time to lose, not a single second. And so you have come, and the dances you have seen, carried away in the act, perhaps. Are you a bit troubled? A tad lost? Cat really likes to talk. Perhaps I should have seen to things a bit more thoroughly, more completely. Perhaps more could be, if only more. Are you fully grasping what is transpiring around you? This power you have, the power to... FFXI? I know I should know that word, but oh well. Probably never use it in everyday speak. The power to traipsy time, to span the ages. How can you use this? What will you do? This battle, that fight, this war, that skirmish, so seemingly large in scale, yet all pale in comparison to your grand considerations. Ninja dancers. What's that? That's what? That look. Really shouldn't hold the cat by the ears. We've captured it. What is this? What is this you do? For why am I caught? We've captured it, Lilset. What? What's this? It looks like we've got an extra fish in the net, and a weird one at that. Not he. All the same, nothing but another underling of the cat we're after anyway. I knew I wasn't wrong. It's just as I thought. And so I have you at last. Mind your manners before me, cat. How dare you? The nerve. I am no mere cat. Come no closer. Keep those filthy hands away. Dirty, dirty hands. Do you even groom yourself? Even keep clean? Such a naive young girl. In another 10 years, perhaps, might you be worthy of this indignant act against me. Absolutely criminal. And, perhaps in another 100 years, you would find yourself in a position to command me, cat. Why, you... Oh, it's only funny because it's happened to me too many times. It bit me. Cat should be getting the level up congratulations music. Such an annoying distracting annoyance. Cyndaquil, remember our little chat. Shouldn't be forgot. Wait. No, we almost had it. And now we're gonna take it out on Cyndaquil, because why not? Would it have been creepy if I'd switched to Dancer and put the Dancer AF on so that we'd all have matching outfits for this cutscene? Do we even have the Dancer AF unlocked? I think I do. Lil said, maybe we should do... Oh shit, I hit button too soon. Oh well. What? Hold your tongue. No, it's what? Hold your tongue. You don't know what you're talking about. That is not just a cat. It's a form taken on by our enemy. Come here from years in the future. Yeah, we've been meaning to talk to you about that. Doesn't that sound a bit, well, ridiculous? Kind of like your hairstyle? Sorry. A beastman turned into a cat from the future? Is that what this is all about? It's true. If we catch it again, I'll prove it to you. Don't you see? The world is in grave danger. We must stop her. All right. Easy now. What are we going to do with this one? She's in cahoots with the cat, right? Yeah. I think it'll be good. What are you looking at? Never seen a Hume with long ears before? Dot, dot, dot. Just who are you exactly? Speak up. You look like a nice enough person, but what are you doing running around with that cat? Let's hear it. There must be some kind of story. Oh, we're best friends, obviously. Well, that's convenient. Ever hear of guilt by association? There's a lot of questions that I'd like to ask, but for now I'm going to have to insist that you come with me. That smile. Come now, it won't be all that terrible. Uh-oh. Looks like Lillicet has got it out for you. You better not cross her for your own safety. It may look like nothing more than a cute face. That is, after all, how she came to be the most popular member of our troop. Mykov? Why not? But there is certainly a great deal more to the Moonshade butterfly than meets the eye. More like a Moonshade Wolverine. She's a hard-nosed little scrapper when she needs to be. Toughest in the troop, I'd venture. See, that'd be weird if my friends were talking about me in the third person. It's just me, but I guess she doesn't mind it. I've lost count of how many eligible young bachelors have tried to win her hand. She's gotta be way too young. But she refuses any suitor who dares to show even the slightest interest. Oh, I've seen what happens to a few of those. Putting on their smoothest moves only gets Lily even angrier. I've seen a few broken noses and dislocated jaws. Shame. Such fine-looking young lads, too. I'm not into looks. I just hate stupid, weak men. That's all. What's wrong with that? Wait a minute. Why are we even talking about this? Never mind. I'll take care of things from here. Troop dismissed. Ahem. Well, we seem to have strayed a bit off topic there. But let me get back to the important topic at hand. Who are you, and what is your relationship to that confounded feline? Why you say it? Cavernous maws. So that is the name they have been given. And you claim you were sucked into one? That is just as I suspected. The cat is pulling all the strings here. You think I'm reacting strangely. You're probably just going to laugh my story off as idiotic rantings and not believe a word of it, right? Just like the others. Yep. Do as you see fit. It doesn't matter to me. Uh-oh. Gasp. Chocobos! That's... These coarser chocobos will carry us to Laval. Forget not your steeds' water and rations, and double-check your saddles. We ride! We must reach the village while our brothers in the Order of the Madder Falcon are still holding out. Open war is upon us, whether we would risk it or not. Make haste. Portia, what are you doing? Laval is under grave siege by the orcs. We are riding to its aid with the Knights of the Ironcrest Hawk. But you must not go to Laval. Spoiler. It is too far dangerous. I don't know what will happen. This isn't like the way things are supposed to happen. Not like this. All I know is that something is terribly wrong if the orcs are attacking Laval at this point in the war. There you go again, Lillicet. Always one for the crazy talk. Hush now, child. The time for words has passed. I certainly don't doubt that you're a clever girl, and I must admit your predictions are more often accurate than not. But the lives of innocent people are at stake now. We must go to their aid. You shall learn in time. Life does not always go according to plan. No, you don't understand. It's not a plan. I know for a fact. You needn't worry about me. I've had my fair share of military training. Convenient. This will not be my first time facing an enemy in combat, nor my last, I should think. And there is always the gallant Sir Rogelith at my side to protect me. Oh, and this guy. Oh no. What are you doing playing around in a place like this? Get back to the rehearsal hall and continue with your training. But, Mr. Mykov... Go on, head back now. We'll return just as soon as we make sure the village is safe. The two of us will be out shopping again in no time, I promise. Portia. You there. I'm just going to ask you outright. You've come from the future, haven't you? Never mind. You need an answer. But surely by now you've sensed that something is a bit off? Laval will eventually fall under the permanent control of the Orcs. They will rename it. You know it as Devoy. But that is not supposed to be happening now. By the way, what do you call yourself? Cyndaquil. A good name. Well, Cyndaquil, have you begun to grasp everything that is going on yet? If so, then I beseech you to help me. I cannot even begin to imagine what events will come to pass. I fear the worst for Portia and the others. I too must head for Laval. Alright. That should flag the next mission. A time-swept butterfly. If I remember correctly, I'm going to cheat and just look. All we have to do is zone the Laval S from Drugner Forest S at G11 for a cutscene. It'll be that easy. Hey, made it back to Sandy? I think Sandy was probably the most difficult of the 3 journeys to make. Remember, Bestock, the only hard part was dodging fleas. But probably more than that. And I did get lost a couple times on the trip to Windy in the past, because, was it Fort something or another? It's on this map here. Yep, Fort Carugo, Narugo. Those words. And I still haven't made it to the future. Or not the future, to the Castle Zaval Bailey's in the past yet. I never got that far on my first account either. Alright, Scarlet. CA Campaign Arbiter for the Allied Forces. To ensure prompt transportation to the front lines, I've been given clearance to teleport troops to locations on the Quan and Mindarsha theaters. Well, let's go to Drugner Forest. Yes. Alright. G11 should be by the book. Alright. Just in case. Won't freeze up. Embarrassing. There we go. Macros, edit macro. Oh, works. I'm only pulling the trust out just to speed it up in case I do something stupid and pull aggro. I don't expect to pull aggro because I'm going to do a spectral jig. But I usually get lost, especially in the past, because I got so many of my usual, what I'm used to the zone being set up, it's all different, so hopefully we won't get lost. What do we need to pick up here? We got the crystal. We don't have the maw. But we do need the book as well, it looks like. And no music unless campaign battle's going on, I think. Yeah. Do it. We got Halver with us. Used to love campaign battles. Actually, I still kind of do love campaign battles. Now that there's a less fear of dying. But some of them were so intense back then. Back in the good old days, at the level 75 cap. It was, doing enough damage so that you get the full XP points, but not doing so much damage that would pull hate and get yourself killed. Can I get a chocobo? Bye guys. It's been fun. Snake's about to wear off. Oh no. Alright. Hang right. Think. Do it. Survival guide and a wooden gate. Alright. Be able to dismount here without pulling too much aggro. It appears you have arrived at a new survival guide provided by the Servicemen's Mutual Aid Network. Common sense dictates that you should now be able to teleport here from similar tombs throughout the world. Because, you know, common sense. Entering Laval. With any luck, we'll get a cutscene. Thinking about it. Portia! Lisette, is that you? What are you doing here? Lisette, have you neglected your lessons to come here? Return at once. Your behavior is unacceptable. That can't be politically correct. Because, well, Japanese typed it, so maybe it is. But Master Makov, I was worried for your well-being. This place is dangerous. They say the orcs have already occupied a substantial portion of the area. I have a feeling that something awful is going to happen here. Don't you feel the same, Cyndaquil? Yep. Lilith, we have all come here precisely because... I'm spitting trying to talk like him. Precisely because it is fraught with danger. We are bound to defend our home at any cost. No, no, that's not what I mean at all. Here, listen to this adventurer. She knows what will come to pass. You brought along a friend with you, I see. And may I ask how it precisely that she is somehow already privy to events that have yet to unfold? Well, it's simple, really. Though perhaps a bit difficult to believe, she has come from... wait for it. The future. Oh, Lisette. Oh dear. Lisette, dear, you must realize that now isn't the time to be joking. Why are you laughing? Stop it right now. I'm serious. Must be Dad. What are you doing here? The enemy is nearly upon us, you know. This is no place for you to be. You... Never mind. We need all the help we can get for now. All of you, come. You too as well. Yes, sir. I guess that's what she wanted. I wasn't in the mood to be drafted, but... right. The fence will slow the beastmen down. Knights of the Matter Falcon, how fare you? Sir Rogelise, what has kept you? You have missed all the excitement. We have only just finished doling out our latest flogging to those accursed orcs. It does me well to hear that, though I must say, from the looks of things, you seem to have taken your fair share of lashings as well. Never mind that. Still, your arrival will do much to set the men at ease. Leave the rest up to us. We shall see to it from here. You and your men see to the defense of the local populace first and foremost. I guess this was back before Bro Talk. Sandorian Bro Talk. Fix the fence. Just standing there, all NPC-like. Lilith, is that you? Lilith of Troop Makov? ... For some reason, the orcs have gone to great lengths in assaulting this location, though I can't for the life of me figure out why. It is nothing more than a sleepy little town, and the monastery is the only... Really need to stop hitting that button. We must deliver a crippling blow to their ranks and force them to move elsewhere. Otherwise, I fear they will simply continue the relentless siege until nothing is left. My lord! Yes? What news from the Mark? It is as we feared, sir. A pig fire. So, their latest attack was a diversion after all. Hit the bell. All the buildings are on fire. Away! Away from the houses! Now! Ah! How can this be? The flames! They're everywhere! Curse it all! How could the fires have erupted everywhere so suddenly? My lord, we will not be able to extinguish them all in time. Composure, knight. It is nothing more than the scare tactics of mere pigmen. That's racist. Abandon the homes. Concentrate all hands on evacuation of the people. Look! There! Oh shit. Somebody didn't like the bell. So now they show their true selves. The Dark Kindred. And the rumors are true. The evil from the north has rallied the orcs and Quaidov to its call. Just stand there. Oh, that was just mean. It's that meddling furball. I knew it. Do not give yourself to despair. Demon or no, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Let them strike no fear in your heart. Let us show them how the kingdom welcomes its guest. Drop and roll, dude. The enemy comes. Order the iron-winged butterfly. See the women and children to safety. All other units, we will hold the enemy here. This is where we fight. I regret to inform you, Sir Regilis, that Acting Commander Orzel of the Iron-Winged Butterfly is nowhere to be found. If it pleases my lord, I shall lead in his stead. Very well. I place them in your charge. Wait a moment. You. Your face is not familiar to me. State your name and rank, knight. Adral of the Knights of the Matter Falcon, sir. We haven't the manpower to repel the enemy. To the west of here, the entrance to an underground cavern. To the west of here is the entrance to an underground cavern. I shall guide the troop and the townspeople. Leave Mattereth here to us. Go now, all of you. Sir Regilis. You needn't worry, Portia. Surely you don't think I would allow myself to die surrounded by men. Even at a time such as this, you tease me so. Dear. That'd be embarrassing if that's your parents. Cyniquil, Lilithette, Portia, go now, and may the goddess watch over you. Because, you know, you could probably take them all on solo and save everyone. But... And you, my lord, come back with your shield. Or upon it. Why are you running through the fire, people? Drop and roll. And then they got fish aggro. That'd be bad. Res, please. Ah! That was sort of my belly. Why didn't you beat the thing with your hammer? Sir Regilis, are you alright? Aye, had expected but something the other way. By our hand the Dark Kindred have pulled back. That is most excellent news. At last we have our revenge for the Battle of Lethene. Okay. Unless this was also a diversion. That just didn't seem all that epic. What happened to the others? The dancer girl and her company? They are escorting the townspeople to safer ground. Yes, I granted temporary command of the dancer unit to Sir Odrol of your Matter Falcons. They departed shortly thereafter. Who? Odrol? My lord, there is no knight by that name in the Knights of the Matter Falcon. Perhaps you are mistaken. It's a trap by the goddess. Purple's the new black. Alright. Wow. Let's pull up some more trust NPCs and double check what I need to be doing next. Alright, we're gonna head to F9 in Laval. Check the reinforced gateway for a cutscene. Following along the right wall from the entrance is the safest route. Only invisible is needed unless True Sight notorious monsters are up. The imps are True Sight. Also, depending on the route, you may also need sneak if you run into Lobason. It is a bit of a run. Alright, so we're gonna look for the reinforced gateway at F9. We gotta do it a couple times. Once for the cutscene and then again for the map. Hey, this looks a lot like the boy. Alright, if there wasn't all those words in the way. Markers? Nope, markers. You just need to see where F is. Okay. Nope, you say following the right wall is the safest way, so follow the right wall. Yet somehow we're already lost. Uh-oh. I think I cast the spell too soon. 10 seconds. I should wait. Okay, we're gonna turn the names back on. Although there is a part of me that wonders if I could aggro all the mobs to the point that I want to get to, and then try and beat them all down once we get there. Really shouldn't. I mean, these aren't level 10 stuff. That should be a dead end, so now we're gonna go this way. Bridge with steps. Champion, bow shooter. More fighting people. Going right. Champions and warlords and there's something else back there. Should all be easy prey. Incredibly easy prey. Because, you know, level 99. We're not lost yet. I don't think so. Ooh. Alright. No. We're gonna take out the warlord first. So he likes to cast Cure. Any luck? We'll take out the bow shooter. Uh-oh, Shantoto's here. Well, this isn't gonna end good for you guys. Alright, Mr. False Spinner Food Broad. What do you have up your sleeve? I'll give you credit. You didn't get yourself one-shotted by Shantoto. That deserves a salute. But now you die. Wow. Shantoto for the win. Elm Strombox, a solidly constructed elm lockbox used by orcs for the safekeeping of valuables. Increases morale. You can't use it. We'll hold on to it for now. Oops, that's the wrong one. Spectral Jig. For a second I thought since we were fighting a notorious monster, the music would change to something different. But no, it must be a campaign battle going on right now. XP we get for that. 602, not too bad. 111 gil, not too bad. If I had Sigil up, that might have translated into something better, but oh well. Always forget to do something, right? Champions, warlords, and more champions. Bridge. Should be getting close. Because we're at F8, we need to be at F9. Nope, we're at F9. Alright, this will be the first cutscene. Let's turn the names back off. And hopefully by the time the cutscene's done, our job abilities will be reduced or off cooldown. Uh-oh. Kinda looks like a trap. I certainly don't like the feel of this place. It's a bit creepy. Sure. I gotta learn how to pronounce that. Haldrail. Haldrail. Haldrale. Sir H, where exactly do you intend to take these townspeople? Sir H? A gentleman replies when addressed by a lady. ... Portia, let us return. Zoink. The demons? Was the journey to your liking? Allow me to offer my apologies. I realize it may be neither the most appropriate escort nor location for such ladies of your refinement. This will not be over quickly. On your mark. Jumping up and down. Lillicet of the great troop Markov stands before you. Will honor and privilege at your enemy this day. Portia! There you go, Cynical. Not impressed. Took the demon's sword? That's awesome. I sense that something foul was afoot the moment I laid eyes on you. Far too well spoken and mannered to pass for one of the rugged Matter Falcons. Most perceptive. Huh? Here I am. Or here I am. Unfortunately, I haven't the time or the patience to contend with your futile interruptions. The release. Are you alright? Aquila, you're late. Sorry about that. Got lost along the way, I did. Who are you fiends? What are you? Part of my impudence. I have gone and totally forgotten to introduce myself. Spite Warden of Lady Lilith. What? Gasp. And Commander of the Knights of the Rustwing Hawk Padrole, at your most humble service. Me too, leader of the Cripscale Protectorate, Aquila. It is so nice to meet you, and I truly mean that. By the command of Lady Lilith, we came to pay your dear ladies a small visit. But it seems you have quite persistent guardians watching over you, more so than anticipated. Aquila, I leave these knaves to you. Hear them limb from limb. Again, why do I always get stuck with the dirty work? It really doesn't suit me, I think. Silence! Or would you prefer I place my own blade once again in that slack jaw of yours? Fine, fine. But you really aren't good at dealing with people. You know that? Huh? Sorry, but I have to do this. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's what it said. Sorry, but I have to do this. I promise I'll try to make it as painless for you as possible. Galar. Galar Hig. Come. See, if they'd used any other dragon model, it might seem threatening. But never have I come across these guys where they weren't a total pushover. Alright. This should be the battlefield. Yep. And all my effects wore off, because why not? Wait. Take it back. There were 4 of them in Dynamis Bosadine Glacier. Those were not pushovers. Those guys hit hard. It's a dancing purple mage. Why not? Alright. Not that we need trust. But, you know, it's better with friends. That guy. So we got ourselves a healer and a refresher, and we got ourselves a range attack person. I will have a tank. And then finally, get some magic DPS. With a little bit of side melee. But I'll be doing the majority of the... Alright. Well, it was good talking to you. I'll be back. I'll try to be back on tomorrow night. And thank you. Thanks for all the heads up on the scholar job abilities that I was completely overlooking. Chances are I would have gone all the way to 75 just casting D and Stone 2 and nothing else. That would have been embarrassing. Thanks again. Killing dragons. Hey, come back here. Valanero, you're always pulling hate off me. So cute when the two Taras are by each other. And Jojo for the win. Oh! Well done, tank. Nicely done. Right. Alright, where are we going to next? Should be a cutscene? Come on, Xbox, don't freeze up. Doing something. Poor little dragon. That's not fair. What did you do to my Galar Hig? Punched it in the butt. Bob. This always seems to be the way of things when he loses. Such a child. Huh? Oh. Alright, come now. On your feet. You don't want me to have to tell Lady Lilith now, do you? Sniffle. Until we meet again, then. Hold there. Killed your dragon, now you gotta answer some questions. Halt. Accept your defeat. Behold. For emptiness itself is not to be sustained. The whole of creation abides right at this point, both good and evil, both the sacred and the profane. And all realities. What are you going on about? Just jump in front of the bubble of doom, Cyndaquil? I think she did. Behold. For emptiness itself is not to be sustained. The whole of creation abides right at this point, both good and evil, both the sacred and the profane. Well, Sandoria has fallen. Bestock? Doesn't look that much worse. Sorry. Oh, and the Winter's Tree died. It'd be neat if it was still on fire. But... Oh, Juno! Yeah. Great fan art. And all realities. I don't know if this counts as a lens flare. Oh my god. They killed Destin. I know who that one is. Star Sybil. And nobody cares about Bestock. Zeed! Volker. What's up, Mr. Kitty? What was that? Faint. That's right. Cyndaquil jumped in front of the doom bubble, so of course she got knocked out too. Lilset? 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 Oh, this is Lilset talking. Wait. Please wait. Don't go. I'm here. Right here. Please. Lilset. Mr. Makov, she's awake. Little Set is awake. Portia, thank the goddess. You're alright. You needn't be worrying about me now, child. I'll be just fine. It looketh like this going to be alright. You gave me quite the shock there, just fainting like that all of a sudden. I thought you had all taken ill by the work of some magic. With the help of Sir Regilith, we were able to carry you here to safety. Sir Regilith? Where is he? Is he alright? He's... No, it can't be. Not again. Calm yourself, child. He is still breathing. He collapsed there right after carrying you here. I imagine he must be quite tuckered out. All the while he was carrying you, he was joking and in good spirits as always. Father! Father, can you hear me? Spoilers. Father? Father, please wake up. Father, don't leave me. Lisette, I wonder if you haven't gone and banged your head somewhere. What are you going on about now? The once flourishing roots of the great star tree were all but withered away. I saw the great star tree. Whatever are you talking about? Are you feeling alright, Lisette? Cyndaquil, did you see? Did you see it as well? Oh, don't go puzzling yourself over anything you may have seen. Those dark kindreds stalk and trade in deceiving their enemy. Man, I'm feeling that. Sir Regilith. Worried? Much? He's passed out again. Oh my. I do hope he's alright. Whatever could be wrong? Let us get him back to the city, quickly. The royal doctors there will be able to do something for him. No, we mustn't move him. Look at this wound. It will only eat away at his body as he becomes weaker. If we attempt the journey to the city walls now, his condition will only worsen. How could you possibly know so much about this? It doesn't sound like this is your first time healing such a wound. Very well then. Let us take him back to the monastery. Many of the holy men there are knowledgeable in the ways of medicine. A good idea. Are you able to do that? Come then. Cyndaquil, I wonder if you haven't already noticed by now. I realize there is no use in trying to hide it from you. I'm an adventurer, just as you are. I've come here from the Vanadil of many years past. That man, Regilith of the House of Belumat, and leader of the Knights of the Ironcrest Hawk, he is my father. 10 years or so from now, that wound or curse or whatever it is, it will cause my father to fall irreparably ill and eventually claim his life. So when I heard about the cavernous malls in these bygone days of Vanadil, I had but a single thought. My mother once told me that my father suffered his wound serving at the Battle of Juno. I thought that if only I could somehow prevent him from going into that battle. If only I could, I thought, I don't know. I hit the button and I didn't get to read it in time. It made such perfect sense to me. I already know what has happened in this world. I already know that what will happen after this. I have learned all of these events as history in the future. And yet, there was nothing I could do. He has still been struck by the same blow. But things are changing. History is changing, Cyndaquil. Like the events we witnessed back at Laval. My father's diary contains so much entries or recollections. Not even in passing, but still. That mysterious feline. She too is attempting to change the course of history. Only if she were to have her way, things would sway in favor of the Beastman Confederate. Talk to the hand. Just you watch and make that cat wish she never crossed my path. And I will save my father. Yes. And what are your plans from here, Cyndaquil? Do you intend to keep the promise you made? Reduce suffering in the world or alleviate the pains of wars? And reduce suffering in the world. Oh, I don't think she liked that. Are you even listening to me after everything I just told you? Isn't that exactly what that stupid cat told you to do? But wait. Oh. Wait just a second. That's so crazy. It just might work. If we pretend to be doing what she has told us, that's it. By making it appear as though we are doing her bidding, she will surely make it a point to contact us again. Nice thinking, Cyndaquil. You may be a bit more clever than I gave you credit for. I just might keep you around. Not a bad team, you and I. Late yet. I'm already yawning. So we do exactly as she tells us, and then we go to a place she is likely to show herself and maybe make a little noise. And then as soon as she shows her little face, we've got her. So she wants us to stop the flow of tears, does she? Well, I don't suspect a single one will be shed over her. So no harm done. Yep. Father's daughter, alright. I don't think that was the end of the cutscene just yet. When the Harbinger cometh, the champions of the dawn shall descend. Doesn't even rhyme. It saith Koig. Is it Noi? This is certainly... Oh, shit. It's as Koig has just told us, just informed us. How is it these two have come to be here? And what say you... Seether? Seether? Are we to think that they simply passed through Atomos, right on through? 8 set 9. Ha! It's just going faster than I can read it. Oh well, so sorry to have bothered. Most important is that we stay the course at hand, our hands on course. Our work here will be compromised. No compromises. We mustn't forget that we're all one. Our cooperation is required to see our plan to fruition, for the plan to bear fruit. Unsure I am. Oh, this talk of champions, was it? Sounds a bit off to me. Not too right. I own and that's enough out of you two. Nothing but complaints from the both of you. All I ever hear. Sorry. My cats are not liking this noise. Cats don't like anything. That being said, I kind of want to play it as long as possible just to piss the cats off as much as I can. Enough! Silence! 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 Quiet! If you please, try as attempting to say something. Speaking up. Have we not all overlooked a terribly important issue? Quite forgotten. Eln and Oach brushes with danger are quite the cause for concern. Quite the cause. Now, of all times, we cannot afford to be careless. You have no idea. I nearly had my tail ripped off the base. Traumatic, to say the least. Terribly traumatic. Then there is indeed someone attempting to impede our work, to slow us down? Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall there was a brazen young lass. Accused me of being nothing more than a common cat, she did. Chased me about for quite a spell before I was finally able to lose her. Lost her I did. A common cat, you say? Such impudence! In what capacity could one possibly mistake our regal stock for that of a mundane feline? A common cat? That is most perplexing, most intriguing. Intrigues and perplexes. Nyahaha, look at you all, idling away, idle thoughts. Surely she is up to something, plots and plans of her own. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed? Yeah. Then I shall see to keeping an eye on her and her underling, a careful Kate's eye. I leave our endeavors elsewhere up to the rest of you. Then see to it. Take care of it. Work to be done. They're kind of cute. That is all for now. For now, that is all. Excuse me. And I got the hiccups. Yay! Still live. Alright, so that's going to leave us on mission in the name of the Father. Although we probably have to do a quest, I think. Yep, Perils of the Griffin. Alright. So now we gotta head back to Southern Sandora S for a cutscene. You must wait until the next game day after completing Wrath of the Griffin before receiving the cutscene. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem since it's been a few days. How long would it take to get to... Yeah, it's just... too long. It's okay. Do I have the ring equipped? I do. We'll just warp back to the future. And then, to the past. Get a cutscene. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I hit the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Control's back. Now we're going to go back in time, talk to Roland, and do more of those quests. Travel to another home point. Gonna be way down here. Ronvar Front, Southern Sandoria S, home point number 1. Yes, please. Uh-oh. The missus is home. Kitty, make a run for the door.
Yeah, I did.
Bad kitty. I think you would have probably freaked out the moment he jumped out there. Oh, and I'm just running to the NPC person to grab Sigil this time, since I didn't do it the last time. Leave with that one. Give me Sigil. No, we don't need anything extra. Just a Sigil. Thank you. Happy days. This way. Okay, there. Need 15 for that. 1,000. Good. Alright, we definitely need crystals in the past. Well, need. But it would make stuff more almost there. There's Roland. Good day, Cyndaquil. The War Council will be commencing momentarily. I don't understand why we just can't go straight to the cutscene, but, you know. Lieutenant Rahal! Will Captain Eximil not be in attendance this day? The captain feels not the necessity of informing such matters to his next in command. We are all aware of his tendency to neglect official obligations, but duty is duty. Intelligence confirms that the captain... Why? Should therefore be available to preside over today's meeting. Unless the unspeakable has befallen him during the expedition. Speak not such things, Cyranoos. Not even in jest. But... Remember you, not Mother's words, Sarah? Remember you, not Mother's words, Sarah? Negative thoughts breed negative outcomes. I'm merely concerned for the welfare of our captain, nothing more. And how many times must I remind you to address me not by my infantile name? Oh, I'm sorry, Cyranoos? But should Cyranoos' concern be invalidated, the captain must be subjected to disciplinary action for non-fulfillment of duty. That Eximil, I swear to the goddess, the next time he marches In with that arrogant mug of his, I'll... That's not familiar. Aha! Or ah. You were halfway through your sentence, Rahal. Excabeel. It's been a while. How fare you all? Captain, you've safely returned. It would appear I've been missed. Hurrah! The captain has returned from the expedition. What took you so long? We've all been worried sick about you. Have you not respect for our feelings? My apologies. I have volunteered for the rear guard, and thus arrived last of all. Captain, you must tell us of your first battle, of your triumphant victories over the enemy hordes, and the honor and glory you've garnered on behalf of the young Griffins. There was nothing of the sort. Excamil? The battlefield, war, is not what you think it to be. As though the fires of hell were unleashed upon Vanadil. Sarah, I need to change out of my breeches. I shall accompany you. So, Excamil, what are we, the young Griffins, to do now? The young Griffins, no more. From this day forth, the young Griffins are disbanded. Like that. Anybody looks shocked. Disbanded? Have you lost your mind? I'm dead serious. Wait. None of us here discounts the graveness of your experience, the terrible things to which you bore witness. But surely, you've not forgotten the reason for our establishment. It was folly. All of it. What are you saying? There is no place for children on the battlefield. But, Captain, you too are... I promised to father. Promise? I will be joining the expeditionary force. Hmm? The knights will strike west. Far, far west. Even father knows not when we will return. I had best prepare for departure. Farewell, all. Don't you dare walk away. I won't forgive you if you do. Who was it that established the young Griffins? Started it all. You, Examil. You. Our fair nation would crumble if the elders were left to their own devices. That's what you made us believe in. The vision we all shared. But now, you're just going to disappear and leave us here? Don't you dare walk away. No. Wait. I see what's happened. You've grown up and become like one of the elders, haven't you? A self-serving, self-centered elder who opens his mouth only to vomit up pathetic excuses and turns tail at the mere sight of adversity. Yeah, that pissed him off. Rahul. Don't you presume to understand my feelings. Huh. Right in the kisser. Oh shit. I just punched the captain. Are you satisfied now? This is the final order from your commanding officer. Young Griffins are disbanded. Playtime is over. Captain! One sec. Damn him. Lieutenant! that face. I say, I doubt any of us saw that coming. No, I'm just reading the cutscenes. Alright, so next. Zone out, then talk to Roland again for another cutscene. You have to zone out before receiving a cutscene. Log out, log in doesn't work. Retracing yourself counts as zoning. Setting your home point in Southern Sandori S and warping also counts as zoning. But we're not going to do that. So we'll just... Alright, I'm gonna turn these notifications off. I'm pretty sure I had them turned off. Chat filters. Campaign related data is now filtered out. I don't think that's been affecting the text all that much, but oh well. Keep running. Hey! Not the only one in this zone. People logged in right now. Wow. Only 300 people logged into the server. Half of which are probably bizarring. Brave the wilds. Kitty? Get comfy? Alright. Downloading data. All we have to do is just turn around and run back in, and then we talk to Roland again. Come on. No current quest. Does that make sense? The aim is to try and get to the second battle tonight, which is going to be the next quest, I think. Don't quote me on that one. There might not be enough time to do it all. So much running around, but we're going to try it nonetheless. And sometimes I think I should have gone thief. Almost as tall as you. Kind of scary. Okay, sorry. Ah, Squire Altenia. Cyndaquil approaches. Cyndaquil, I've been searching high and low for you. I trust you've been informed of Excamil's partaking in the upcoming expedition. The knights in the expeditionary force will be receiving an official send-off before the Victory Gate presently. I was hoping you could join us in saying farewell to our fearless young hero. Squire Altenia, where are Excamil and the Knights of the Cardinal Stag headed? Will you promise that this knowledge goes not beyond these walls? Their destination is the Marquisate of Tavnazia. Tavnazia? Ooh, I know that place. Overheard Father telling Mother that it's currently being targeted by Orcish forces. I see Griffin's intelligence is as reliable as ever. Ex-Camille's father, Count Archulot, has mobilized the knights to reinforce the Tabnazian defense effort. Tabnazia is reputed to be an impregnable natural stronghold that can hold enemy forces that would elsewhere be overwhelming at bay. Even the Count himself vouches for its superior defensive capacity, but still... Oh, how could I have been so forgetful? I was tasked with preparing wine for this very occasion. Let's rendezvous before the Victory Gate in a short while. We'll be right there. Not going. Huh? Examil has chosen to forsake the young Griffins, and is no longer one of us. We have no obligation whatsoever to see him off. Oh, then I shan't go, I guess. Rahul speaks the truth. I won't go either. If Sarah isn't going, then I won't either. Saw this coming mom's away. I assume you've reached the same conclusion as the rest of us, Cyndaquil? Oh. The motion has been approved by a majority vote. Because, you know, this is democracy. Sandorian democracy. Right. And now I think I have to go to Chocobo Stables and talk to a dude. A little creepy that they're going to Tabnazia, because we all know what happens there. But maybe this time around, Tabnazia won't explode? Spoilers. It's not a spoiler. It happened in an opening cutscene, for crying out loud. That's not him. That's not him. Okay, maybe it is him. It was him. About that. Here to see off the Knights of the Cardinal Stag, are you? The procession should be passing through any moment now. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Mumble, mumble. Ah, there she is. Look, Examil. Cyndaquil has been kind enough to come and see you off on your journey. Well, if it isn't our fine young Griffin, still always first off the mark, I see. But the young Griffins are no more. Cyndaquil. Can't do that, Tipo. Examil, child. Was it a mistake? Never mind. It's nothing. Examil. Must you always be so stubborn and unyielding? You misunderstand me. I simply could bear not the thought of them, my friends, suffering. What in the world do you think you're doing, Altenia? Altenia? I want you to promise me that you'll come back safe and sound. This is kind of creepy to look at. He's like twice his age and twice his height. And, you know, I'm sure there's nothing romantic about it, but, you know. Loot. XML. We've barely departed, yet you're already straggling. Get your act together, soldier. We have a long ride ahead. He's really gone. We will be able to see that mischievous smile again, won't we? But I just can't help but feel as though... Rob sniffle. What am I doing? Breaking down like this on such a momentous day for XML. I'm so sorry. Runs off stage. Alright. Let's see what's next. Oh. We're gonna go to Juggernaut Forest and head to the west side of I-6, the southeast side of the lake, to find a question mark located on a tree stump. Examine it to receive the Orcish war machine body. I must have missed something. After the cutscene, return to Relant for another cutscene. The quest will now appear in your log. Okay. Back to Relant. I'm not saying the scripting is bad. I'm not saying that, you know, it's melodrama. And it's difficult to do melodrama well. I mean, it can be done well. Shakespeare does it well all the time, but it really helps to have really good actors. And I don't think you can necessarily get the same effect across using FF11, you know, characters with their emotes. I mean, it could have been worse, I think. Alright, kitty, you're in the way again. Can't read the text when you sit there. Scooch up just a bit. Slide this over here. Okay, that should work. Sorry. In the end, I refrained from going to see off XML, as was decided by the majority. But this feeling of guilt gnawing away at my conscience. Excuse me. Perhaps I should have done otherwise. Fuck. Those footsteps. Goddess have mercy. Oh, Griffin's assassins! Enemies approach! Uh-oh. Hold where you are, intruder. This is the territory of the young griffins. State your business or be gone. That look. He knocked him on your ass. Sir Rongelutz, what do we owe the honor of your presence? Who claims to be the leader of this maggoty rabble? What's the matter? Lost the taste for playing soldiers all of a sudden? Ah, a hiding place behind your mother's skirts is more appropriate for your like. What? Eyes front. This here is Valiance of the Knights of the Iron Ram. He has orders to confiscate that decrepit orcish war machine there, and will hence return here for that purpose shortly. What did you say? Sniff, sniff. And I expect you to at least do something about the offensive odor before then. I think not. The bait war machine is the property of the young griffins. Please understand, children, your war machine is necessary to ensure the success of our next mission. Save your breath, Valiance. These maggots need not be privileged with an explanation. But, sir, considering what will become of the war machine, an explanation would not be entirely undue. Sir Rongelutz, if I may be so bold, would your interest in our base be for the purpose of deployment in simulated battle? Ha! An educated, if uninformed guess. A whole month of my time has been invested to painstakingly convert the machine for elven use. I would therefore be most obliged if it was not subjected to rough treatment of any degree. That thing is still operational, you say? Most curious indeed. It seems I was mistaken. Not all maggots are useless. You in there. I here appoint you to the exalted post of Maggot Engineer. For your inaugural assignment, you are to restore the machine to perfect working condition by the time of pickup. My expectations of you are high, so don't disappoint me now. Well, he is an asshole. Damn that mustached megalomaniac. Sarah, what will become of our base? I know not. Our course of action is obvious. If we are to retain our base in dignity, we must engage with the Iron Rams. Okay. Take on the Knights of the Iron Ram. Have you lost your marbles? Exmil isn't even with us anymore. I have a plan. We simply build a new war machine. A replica of the original. Are you certain this is possible? I thought repairing the original machine alone required one whole month on your part. Who mentioned anything about quality? As long as the appearance is identical, our purpose shall be served. Even so, judging from Rongelutz's tone of voice, we'd be fortunate to have even a day. I believe that the young knight charged with confiscation duty, Valiance, has at best only limited mechanical knowledge. Should he show up inconveniently early, a white lie pertaining to the machine's unready state should suffice in buying us more time. This plan might actually be feasible. Bistolo, I want you to commence an on-location preparations at once. Roland, Cernix, and Mashug. You three come with me. Our mission is to infiltrate into Laborman's Way and procure wood scraps from the Carpenters Guild. Understood! Cyndaquil, you're doing all the heavy lifting. You are the strongest and most experienced of us all. For this reason, we need you to head out to the Jogner Forest and scavenge for an orcish war machine body. Lieutenant Rahal? What is it, Rahal? I seem to have misplaced my nerve somewhere. In that case, you may remain here and resume sentinel duty. Alert Engineer Bristolo to any encroaching danger, like you always do. Tainted is mine honor. Tee-hee. Oh, they're laughing at him. Yeah. Now listen to me, all of you. Consider this a chance to demonstrate to that traitor, Excamil, that the young griffins need him not. Hear, hear. Alright, so now we're going out to Jugner. Let's see. Well, that's running that way here. Go to the west side of I-6 to the southeast side of the lake. Western. Okay. Alright. Now we should be able to get to the east side of the lake. It's just getting from the east side to the west side that's difficult, but... Teleportation for fun and profit. Yes. Understood. No campaign battle. Alright, let's see if I can find I-6. The west side of I-6. Yep. One more. There we go. Gun Toto. Wonder if the bridge is still here. Should be. That was a one-way drop, wasn't it? Yep. Oh, not worried. Let's not drop over there yet. 8. Got a ways to go. Oh, and we'll be able to get back over there here. We need to, but I don't think we need to. I mean, why even have a one-way drop if... Nice 7. Another bridge. By 6. I don't think this is the right one. Okay, maybe it was. So sad. Alright. Got the Orcus War Machine body. So now we just need to... Okay, it was the same stump used during the quest Falls of the Griffin. Return to Roland for your reward. Anticlimactic. Forward. close. Nope. Southern Zone. Point number 1. Yes, please. No more fireworks. Or Summerfest music. What's that? Hey, it's the comet. Cool. You can do it. Give me my reward. Why, this is an Orcish War Machine body. How did you carry it all the way back to camp? I shall inform Engineer Bistolo immediately. A push here and a twist there, and that's that. The wheels are now attached. Ugh. Maintain horizontal balance or else the wheels will come off. Faster, Sarah. Faster. I'm not an orc. Now we can surely exact revenge on that bewhiskered brute. And without any help from Excamail, this shall be our sweetest moment yet. Oh, and before I forget, this is a little something for you, Cyndaquil. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Iron rams in the vicinity! Eek! The Rongeloots is among them! No time to proceed calmly. All officers evacuate with extreme haste. What? Is anyone still there? Anyone? So, at long last, we successfully seized one of their siege engines. Yes, sir. The machine in question has been transported to the provision storehouse for the time being. I would see with my own eyes this device of destruction that threatens to lay waste to our nation. What is its operational status? Reports indicate that the machine was discovered abandoned and procured in near pristine condition, sir. Pristine, yet abandoned? Trap. What is this Orcish War Machine doing here? Valiance, add this to your list of items to confiscate. The Maggot's War Machine alone would not make for a sufficiently realistic battle simulation. This will make a welcome addition. Huh? Valiance. Is that the kind of response you were trained to use towards superiors? No, sir. I mean, I hadn't actually said anything, sir. My ears must still be ringing from the cannon blast of the cursed pigmen. Captain, if I may, what is it? It's about the children, sir. Might there not be a way we can perhaps... No. Allow me to finish that sentence. The kind and benevolent Iron Ram Knight, Valiance, wishes to allow the pitiful children to keep their plaything. Fool! Your glut of symphony will jeopardize the very lives of those you are charged to protect, including those of the same little maggots you're hell-bent to appease. Forgive me, sir. I shall go and confiscate their war machine this instant. It's down right in front. Hold it, soldier. The battle simulation is cancelled. Sir? The close examination of the newly acquired siege engine takes precedence. We leave for the Garlage Citadel post-haste. Sir, yes, sir. I shall have the regiment prepare for departure immediately. Oh? What is it, Roland? Was Bristow not present during the evacuation? Oh, they just never show his face. Oops. Finally remember poor Bristow, left at the mercy of the bearded barbarian, did we? We're sorry. Apologies are quite unnecessary, as though pure genius was able to turn the inauspicious situation to my advantage. Anyone care for some classified information, fresh off the lips of our not-so-favorite captain of the Iron Rams? Classified information, you say? The Iron Rams will shortly depart for the Garlage Citadel. Garlage? I cannot say that name is familiar to me. I suspect it is to be a secret base of operations for the Allied forces. A secret base? With spies and saboteurs? Then what of the operation to retain our base? As far as I was able to observe, Sir Rongelut was very much taken in by the decoy. However, a new discovery of critical importance has diverted his attention from our base, and battle simulations have been postponed until further notice. So all our efforts dispensed to build the replica was for naught. But, Sarah, this means the strategy was a success. Against staggering odds, we have successfully defended our base against the ruthless onslaught of the Elders. Hurrah! Long live the young Griffins. Lend me your ears, all of you. I have been contemplating this for some time now. The young Griffins will be disbanded, as was Exemil's parting wish. What? But from its ashes, there we go. The Knights of the Swift-Winged Griffin shall arise. Griffin? You would adopt the creature gracing Sandoria's coat of arms as our own? No other would be more fitting to our cause. Call it a hunch, but I sense something afoot at the Citadel, something upon which the very survival of our nation is dependent. An event of this magnitude cannot be left in the charge of a poor excuse for a knight like Rongelut's. Right. That is why the young Griffins must evolve and mature into a greater existence, one that is on equal terms with the Elders. Your logic is crystal clear to me, sir. But who will lead us? Oh, that. You needn't worry. I shall personally take responsibility as the new captain. But only if you'll have me, naturally. Captain Rahul! Long have we waited to hear those words from you. Long live Captain Rahul. Long live the Knights of the Swift-Winged Griffin. Thank you, everyone. My first command as the captain is as follows. The Swift-Winged Griffins are to head to the Garlage Citadel and uncover Rongelot's objective. Yes, sir. Captain, sir. What of our base during the mission? Roland, Bristow, will you see to its defense? Just as I thought. The care of the base is a heavy burden that can only be entrusted to our most dependable. For this reason, Sentinel Roland, I appoint you Castellan of Swiftwing Fortress. Castellan? I don't even know what that word means. Yes, sir, Captain Rahul. Sir, I shall defend Swiftwing Fortress with my life. We're counting on you, Roland. Gather around, my brave knights. Oh, 4 of you. We, the Knights of the Swiftwing Griffin, hereby solemnly swear upon our pride and honor to protect our homeland, Sandoria, unto our dying breath. Cute. Hurrah. And, oh, I got an elixir. Not so bad. Alright, we still got a little bit of time, so now we're gonna head out to the Citadel, as I like to call it. Although it doesn't have holes in the floor, so I guess you really can't call it the Citadel. We'll call it the Citadel. We're gonna find a dude. The dude's name is somewhere on Theodrin. He's gonna be at I-6, and I ran into a wall. I'm pretty sure I've got the Citadel warp. If not, I need to get it. I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's see. There it is. Just like that. Campaign battle time. And Divine Martyrs. Be sigil to consume. Okay. I think it's gonna be off the map. Alright, we're gonna be looking for I-6, Garlic Citadel S on the first map for a cutscene. After the cutscene, you will obtain the number 8 shelter key. The quest will appear in your log after receiving the key item. Add on map 2. Test the moose, out where the Agudo are, and crates. Eight. Let's see, what direction do we need to go? Definitely need to go north. To the left. Okay, so we'll just go straight. Seven. Well, I don't know if this is going to take you where you want. Find out. 7. Oh, I guess we're going the wrong way. I would be... That really looks like a dead end, doesn't it? We'll find out. I-7, heading north, this should turn into I-6. Go, I-6. In here? Yep, there he is. Okay, yeah, I remember this NPC. Every time that I would talk to him on Dent, it would disconnect. I hope that doesn't happen this time. What? A group of child knights, you say? I know not of the ones you seek, but there are indeed squires, refugees, and even children who have taken residence within the stronghold since the outbreak of the war. Now, have you some manner of documentation identifying you as the guardian of these children? Really be in matching armor. Oh, we've met previously, have we not? Sorry. Yes, I remember now. You are Cyndaquil. I beg your pardon, Surveillance. Is this person too a member of your extended family? Well, in a sense, yes. I'll go back here and stand forever. You must excuse my intrusion the other day. If you'll allow me to properly introduce myself, I'm Valiance of the Knights of the Iron Ram. I have the honor of leading a modest number of knights in the regiment. This would be our first time trading words in earnest, is it not? Truth be told, I've already been privileged with the knowledge of your many exploits. Courtesy of these young knights here. Cyndaquil. Oh, very unlike you to arrive last of all. Yeah. But, as captain, I appreciate you being here just the same. You'll be pleased to hear that we, the Knights of the Swiftwing Griffin, have been entrusted with a role of great import. The defense of the northeastern quadrant of the Garlage Citadel. A rather intriguing development. How does cleaning duty suddenly become defense, pray tell? Such minor details matter not. Any Orcish force that has the gall to invade the Citadel will have to answer to the Swiftwing Griffins. Yeah! Spoken like a true knight. The visual integrity of the Citadel's northeast is in your hands, fearless soldiers. Surveillance, if I could be forgiven for my boldness. Uh-oh. Are there not more suitable playgrounds than here for the children? Your concern is appreciated, Theodrin, but a little leeway would be in order, I should think. After all, thanks to their tireless effort, the provision storehouse is now free of rats and other undesirables. That I deny not, but... can't be good. Pant, pant. Surveillance! We have an emergency! The enemy! Calm down, man. Tell me what's happened. Sir, we're under attack. All kitchen personnel have fallen victim. Kitchen personnel, you say? What business have they to wander without the Citadel? Okay. Sir, all were confirmed to have perished in the kitchen where they stood. The kitchen? Why, that's at the heart of the northeastern quadrant, currently placed on high alert with no less than double guards. Could this be the handiwork of Beastman Confederate elite? On the contrary, sir, eyewitness accounts strongly suggest the involvement of goblins. Goblins. Bounty hunters. I'm willing to wager. We must get to the bottom of this. I nod. Pray, lead way. Deodrin, you are to relay the news of this disturbing development to all commanding officers and their regiments. At once, sir, and... I mean not to unnerve you, sir, but I sense an ill foreboding. Please take all care. Thank you, Deodrin. You also. News. The northeastern quadrant. Is it not in the jurisdiction of the Swiftwing Griffins? Indeed it is. What shall we do, Captain Rahal? When we were mistakenly thrown into the dungeon upon our arrival here, Chef Rouleau showed kindness by providing us with some scrumptious sausages. We must go to his aid. Let's make haste and find Surveillance. Agreed. Cyndaquil, you must be tired from your journey, but I fear there isn't yet time for rest. Come with us. Ah! There, I keep it down. it's just you, Cynical. Don't startle me like that. Captain, what's the situation? Someone's collapsed on the floor. Thynod? He's dead. What? No. Quiet. Someone approaches. Confound it. Whence is that accursed green smoke? Surveillance! Children, why are you here? Off. Splutter. What's wrong? Approach me not. This area is fraught with danger. Return to the upper level. Now. But what about you? Comes the goblin gas. You needn't be concerned with me. I will join you momentarily. Now leave. This is a direct order from your superior officer. Oh, and they did. You know, Senegal could have taken all those out for you, you know. Shut the door. So where have you all been tripsing? Surveillance would give me a right royal hiding if misfortune were to befall one of his relatives. Have you no consideration? Oh, he's shaken with anger. Is something amiss? The communications of this place are just pathetic. I mean, we all got link pearls. Oh, he survived. But for how long? The citadel is under attack. The enemy uses poisonous gas. Thynod, he has been slain. Ugh. Goddess have mercy. Should the gas find its way into one's lungs? Sir, we have a small supply of marshmallow-infused medicine to treat your condition. Allow me to assist. I am fine. There are still those below that are in need of aid, however. They can yet be saved if we make haste. Furthermore, I have a suspicion that requires us ascertaining. Suspicion, sir? Recall you the enemy's siege engine that was found abandoned at the Marifoted Mountains? Aha, yes. A rather sizable contraption reportedly discovered by a mercenary named Mike or thereabouts. It was taken to the number 8 shelter and is awaiting inspection. What of it, sir? That is the object of my suspicion. It is my wish to inspect it without delay. But, sir, you can barely stand. I will go in your stead if you will but give the order. No, more lives needn't be placed in harm's way. Besides, I require your presence here to inform the others of the situation. Stumble, stumble, fall. Surveillance, let us accompany you. Better not say yes. Don't you dare say yes. Captain Rahal, Swiftwing Griffins, grateful am I for your selfless offer. Here, however, is where your services are most direly needed. Deodren is one of my most capable, but this situation may prove to be beyond even one of his caliber. Can I rely upon you all to assist him in any and every way possible? Yes, sir. Understood. I leave them in your charge, Theodrin. I'm depending on you. Please, be careful, Sir Valiance. Thank you. And you also. He's not gonna die or anything. So gonna die. Now then, my miniature knights, here is your assignment. You are to head to the storeroom on the upper level and bring back all the dried marshmallows your scrawny little arms can carry. Understood? You always act all high and mighty when Sir Valiance isn't here. But we, the Knights of the Swiftwing Griffin, will not stand for it. Right, Captain? Captain? Where'd he go? Curses. That little rascal sneaked off and followed Sir Valiance. You, Mithra. Is it not? You must go and retrieve the brash young fool this instant. If something unsavory were to happen as a result, I would know not what to say to Sir Valiance. We'll come with you, Cyndaquil. Well, I truly appreciate, and I do mean it, your generous offer to run into the thick of danger. I would be even more delighted if you were to go and fetch the dried marshmallows from the storeroom. Darn it! Cyndaquil, this here is number 8 shelter key. It is accessible from H9 on your map. Make haste and you may yet be able to catch up to the rascal. And please, watch out for Sir Valiance also. While he lacks not for intelligence nor courage, his selflessness often blinds him to certain details. At least he told you where to go. Alright, so H9, which I don't think is on this map. It may be. Oh. Head to H9 on map 2. Pass the moose, not where the Ugudo are, and examine the wooden crates for a cutscene. Already check the wooden crates again to enter assault type battle. Only the party leader may start the battle. Buffs are lost upon entry. Trusts are released upon entry, but may be resummoned once inside. You have 30 minutes to defeat the orcish turret located at H10 to win. Only players with the number 8 shelter key or who have previously completed the quest may enter this battlefield. To complete the objective, you will have to get a new number 8 shelter key from Theodrin. You will have to talk to him and wait until the next Vanadil day. Oh, that sucks. Any re-raise is lost upon wipe and ejection from the battlefield. Upon defeating the battlefield, you will be returned to the wooden crates after a lengthy cutscene. Return to Warlant in southern Sandori S between 8 and midnight to receive the final cutscene. A very brief cutscene with Warlant will take place the first time by the time frame. Or at the far end from where you enter. Easiest path that's so far been found is to hug the east wall up to the first ramp, then always stick to the west wall until you drop down to the chart. You may enter if Garley Citadel S is under Beastman. Alright, enemies are true size, so you just gotta beat everything up. Let's go to the first banishing gate. I think. Since we're technically not on the map. I'll admit, this is still a great zone without holes in the floor. So much easier. make a left coming up, I think. This is H9. Unless this is the storeroom we're talking about? No, I guess not. See if this will open. Nope. I figured it would say something about the vanishing gate. This may not be map 2. I mean, it may be. $99. Now look again, just to play it safe. Okay. The guide did say past the moose, so we'll go past the moose. No clicking on that door. Expected. After to go right. I'll go right first. See if the map changes. If that doesn't work, then we'll come back and go left. Well, that'll take you basement if I remember correctly. I6, J6, G6. Okay, so this is a different map. We were looking for I9, was it? H9. Okay, past the moose. It's also a vanishing gate, and you can't open it. Maybe iron door. I7. Okay. Take us down in here. Alright, now we'll do Spectral Jag. Oh shit. The Tar are under attack. Okay, need to make a left. There's the moose. Oops. No. Fix that. I'm so aggro. Look in here. Okay. Aggro. Try this one. Oh, can't go in there. This one's open. Whoops. Ah, that was a little embarrassing. Maybe should have tried a smaller spell. Like sleep. Oh, poor Shantoto didn't get her spell off. Gonna aggro? Can't look like you're gonna aggro. $108 not Quipu. It's also a banishing gate. Still an H9. Haven't found. Well, now we're in G9. I mean, obviously went too far. Test the moves not where the Agudo are and examine the wooden crates for a cutscene. Okay. So this is where the Agudo are, so this is where we're not supposed to go. Moose. Thank you for not aggroing. Okay. We're noobs. It happens. Cutscene. Oh, look at that. It's finally midnight. Well, to be honest, this was the battle I was hoping we would get to, and it would be silly to log out here, so... and get it done. Over here! Cyndaquil? But how is it possible? Never mind. It is not of great import now. I've discovered a rope of goblin construction hanging from a ventilation shaft in the ceiling here. It is through there that the intruders most likely gained entry, or perhaps engineered their escape? That sound. It's coming from within the Orcish war machine. By the goddess! Orcs! They were concealing themselves inside there all this time? Have our engineers not holes for eyes? They're speaking in orcish tongue. Strategy. Poisonous gas. Fools! You're all very well aware of our army's supplies shortage, yet you go against my specific instructions and apply the gas to areas where provisions are stored? But, sir, venerable sir, eliminating enemy supplies fundamental siege strategy, sir. Lecture me on military strategy, will you? You and your ilk weren't hired to... Zogbog. I love how the music just stops when he face plants. Why, you worthless piece of junk! Master Zogbog, sir. This siege engine, poor quality, made from scrap parts, sir. You please handle with care, sir. Give me something I don't know. Zogbog. Recognize that name? Ah, yes. Recall hearing of him from a captive. He's the orc who was swiftly risen to prominence as a military tactician in the service of Dogvideg, the infamous leader of the Bloodwing Horde. Will not tolerate any further blunders, understood? Worry not, sir. Underlings now gone to positions with fumigation device, sir. Only if accomplished without external aid will this operation garner us acclaim. Keep that drilled into your thick skulls. They intend to release the poisonous gas again. The commander must be informed of this insidious plot without delay. Sir Valiant! Where have you gone? Amazing he survived to adulthood. Rahul, all the ill-timed entrances. Jazgek, we've been discovered. Jazgek either means shit or fuck. Huh? What are orcs doing here? Yes, deck. Prepare yourselves, orcs. Your opponent is Captain Rahul of the Swiftwing Griffins. Rahul! Draw your swords, dude. For Valiance and Cyndaquil. Beg Rock. He wasn't alone. Something eerily familiar about that one, but it couldn't possibly be. You again? Seems you've made an annoying habit of foiling my plans. But not today, and not ever again. Orcs, make sure your gas masks are securely fastened. Don't even know what that means. Now, go and tear them all limb from limb. I'm gonna hide in here. Gahaha, this poisonous gas is a special recipe. I learned directly from the moblins. It's quite a rare treat, so be sure to waste not even a single whiff. Cuff, cuff. Roll. Cyndaquil and I will keep the enemy at bay. I need you to deliver word to Deodrin and have him organize search parties to ferret out the goblin mercenaries. But a knight turns not his back from battle. Let me stay and fight beside the two of you. Bro, tell me, what is the duty of a knight? What? A knight must, above all else, value honor and courage, and when called upon, must take to battle with sword and spear. Wrong. Listen to me, Rahul. The duty of a knight is being the shield that protects those who cannot defend themselves. Unless the enemy's plot is made known, countless more innocent lives will be lost. go! That'll probably have an everlasting effect on him. Sir Valiance, Cynical, please be safe. Cough, cough. Forgive me, Cyndaquil. I wish not for you to be involved in this fight. I must confess, I barely have the strength remaining to stay standing. I should at least, however, be able to hold the attention of the orcs. You must find an opening and destroy the siege engine. It must not be allowed to spread its cloud of death any further. Okay. Owe you a debt of gratitude. Young Rahul and the Swiftwing Griffins have an irreplaceable ally in you, Cyndaquil. This is a long cutscene. Now, with me! Alright. Now we can start the battle. Hold in a haze of glory. Only party members present with you in this area will be transported to Goyu's Reverie. The request for entry is being considered. A way of saying please stand by. Now entering Goyu's Reverie. It's Revere. I call it Reverie. Yeah, no, it was the final battle I wanted to get done. Fortunately, all the cutscenes are like 10 minutes long. No wide scan. What are you talking about? Oh, that was a couple hours ago. Alright, two ways to go about this. You can try and dodge all the enemies and go straight to the siege machine. Or you could do it the fun way. Aggro everything. Or maybe at least try to. Go this way. Uh-oh, that was a dead end. Alright. Shouldn't aggro too many of them. That's not the right way either. I think you would be able to drop down from there. On the way up. Oh, that's no fair. This way. Think down or up? Go up. Good news is we found a turret. And we didn't aggro every single mob in his own, despite our best efforts. Dang. Alright. Oh, I don't even think it's gonna last long enough to get a weapon skill off. Too weak. Alright, well, we need one more cutscene. Come on now. Completely locked. Okay. We're just loading the next cutscene is all. Cough, cough. The magnificent display, Cyndaquil. Bad guys. But it seems we've reached the end of the road. It's been an honor to fight alongside you, Cyndaquil. We can take them. They're valiants! Hmm? Rahal, why have you returned? And the rest of you? Valiants, a great many things have happened in my absence, it seems. Oh shit. Captain Ronjalutz. At ease, soldier. Oh, beastman, for your craven usage of poisonous gas, you shall receive no quarter from me. Now, brace yourselves. For today, justice will be dealt in tempered steel. Yeah. I'll go after the weak one. Captain! Now! I got right into his heart. Cough. Gasp. Dude's on fire. Today is supposed to be the glorious day I go down in history as the conqueror of the Garlage Citadel. Like it's back to the drawing board. Enjoy your victory while you can, filthy Owen, or it will be short-lived. That warp scroll. There it is. I'll play dead. They're valiant. Oh, not dead yet. Valiant, hold on, please. This is all my fault. If only I hadn't been so reckless. Please, forgive me. Rahul. Here's a spitting image of myself in my younger days. What? Me? When I was but a young squire, my sole desire was to accomplish great feats and prove my worth. But before long, I came to realize that I was only running around in circles, chasing after rainbows. Valiance. No need for the long face, Rahul. It is for the happiness and smiles of others that a knight fights. Therefore, it is only fitting that he, too, departs with a smile on his face, peace in his heart. That expression is more like it. Really need to be bringing more white mages. No. Salute. Now, of course, the cutscene is still not over. Captain Rondelut, sir. Captain? You presume to address me as your captain? Admitting a swarming swarm of maggots into the Iron Ram is not something I recall doing. Maggots we may be, but it is the aspiration of these maggots to one day become knights like Sir Valiance. We will obey your every command. Please, Captain, grant us permission to join the Knights of the Iron Realm. Yeah, bold words coming from a maggot. Those words, at least, are reminiscent of Valiance in his youth. I shall hear the rest of them back at the capital. I don't know. You did it, Captain. Sarah, we're finally going to become real knights. No, best not raise your hopes, lest they be betrayed. I am without doubt, though, that today we've taken a substantial step towards reaching that goal. Now, first things first, let us hurry home to Sandoria. Castellan Roland would not receive us kindly should we return any later than absolutely necessary. Haha! Now, could we ever forget about poor Castellan Roland? Alright. Well, to finish this, you need to go back to Roland and talk to him between 18 and 2400 game time. Receive the final cutscene. And as you can see, we just missed 2400. So we would have to wait probably close to 40 minutes before we'll be able to do it. And since we're already 25 minutes over when we should have stopped, we're just not going to do that tonight. So we're going to go home. We're going to go into our mog house and we're going to get some sleep. Because we all have to work in the morning. But tomorrow night, we'll continue back on to Scholar for 30 kills. See if maybe we'll get to level 50 on that. We'll probably go to Garlade Citadel for that one too. Yeah. And back into the missions. Hopefully it won't be one of those things where you have to wait a game day or Japanese midnight and that kind of thing. I should double check that just to be sure. Because otherwise, it's really gonna suck. Button. Scroll down. Almost. Okay, so oops. Yeah, that there's gonna be a problem in that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here for tonight. Hope you all had fun. I did. And we'll try this again. Oh, let's not try. We'll